ill mom, like she needing help around the house and stuff like that.
You're not going to be able to help her if you're in prison, are you? Okay, so you have to do your probation no matter what. That's not an excuse, and I won't.
Ill mom, like she needing help around the house and stuff like that.
You're not going to be able to help her if you're in prison, are you? Okay, so you have to do your probation no matter what. That's not an excuse, and I won't take that as an excuse. You can make an appointment. You're going to get that evaluation done within the next 2 weeks, or I'm asking them to file a motion to revoke your probation. It's that simple. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get the evaluation done. If you're not working, you should be doing community service every single week.
Excuse me, man. How many months or days I can be doing in the county for clear this charge?
It's not a county case, it's a felony. So here's what you're charged with: the state jail felony offense of evading arrest or detention with previous convictions. And so if you don't want to be on probation, then they can file a motion to revoke. They have enough here to revoke your probation. But why wouldn't you want to just? I mean, you don't want to go to state jail prison, do you?
It's just too much.
But you're going to be away from your family for some amount of time if you get revoked.
So how many
I don't know. We're not here I don't do the negotiations. So if you want to have your probation revoked, what would happen is a motion would be filed. There would be a warrant for your arrest. You would get in custody. We would appoint you a lawyer. That lawyer would talk to Ms. Malfino. They would discuss what your violations are, what they think might be a fair punishment. We would come to court. If I think it's a fair punishment and agree with him, I would give it to you, and you would go do whatever time that is. It's not going to, I would assume it wouldn't be the whole 2 years, but I don't know right now. I don't remember what your criminal history was, other than I know. Hold on a second. That PSI should be in here. There weren't any.
Judge, we certainly would not, based on everything Ms. Clear has done for him and based on his attitude, we certainly would not be offering 1244, so it's definitely not going to be counted.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know what a 1244 is? Okay, well, what a 1244 is, a lot of people think if they get a state jail prison time, there is a way that you can do county jail time in some cases on that, and what she's saying is it's not going to be county jail time. It will be some amount of state jail time. So you don't want to get the help with probation? You want to?
It's too much, man.
All right, well, I don't know that. That I'd let you go today then. Have there been any issues with drug use? Any talk? No positives. How quickly can y'all get that done?
I can do it today.
What's your position with regard to where we stand right now? I mean, we've got violations, obviously.
Right, sure.
If he doesn't want to go do those things,
I'm sure we should take advantage of the help I'm trying to give the judge.
I know.
It seems a shame.
I don't disagree.
It's not for me to decide. I know Ms. Clear would be willing to work with him. I know what he says, it's a lot. I know there are specialized cases that can maybe help him get on track. I know that's what we're going to work for.
You don't want to think about it for?
How many months or days?
I don't know. That's the thing. I just told you. We just went through that.
Probation, man.
All right, then at this time, what I'm going to do, unfortunately, Mr. Gross, is because of those violations of your probation that you already have, at this point, I'm going to order as a condition of probation, because you're still on probation, that you serve 20 days upfront time. You'll go into custody today. That'll give the state time to get that motion to revoke filed. You'll get credit for the time that you're sitting, but I'm not going to let you go today and possibly do something else that you're not supposed to do while you're on probation. So you can go back with the bailiff. See, Mr. Brian Lane on LeBrian Celeststeine.
Ready.
Good morning. Are you LeBrian Celeststeine?
Yes.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
How old are you?
19.
19. Shooting at houses at 19.
I'm sorry, just to interrupt. His co-defendant, Jalen Turner, has already pled the same offer with the understanding, obviously it's always the court's discretion, that ISF or some additional sentence will be the position of the state.
Mr. Celestine, in cause number 24, DCCR 1303, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of deadly conduct discharging a firearm from April 27th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lane?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 7-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow any and all rules and conditions of probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
Objection, Your Honor.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Celestine is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. I find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that I can get the pre-sentence report from probation. That'll give me more information about you, your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. Before you leave the courtroom today, I am going to have you drug tested. And so I want you to have a seat over there in the jury box, and let's get a drug test done. See if there's anything in your system. You've got Nathan Lamel, Mr. Lewis. It's the sentencing, 24 DCCR 0826. Good morning, sir. You're Nathan Lamel?
Yes, ma'am.
So before we go forward with Mr. Lamel's sentencing, I have received 2 of the reports from the drug patch. One was a positive for cocaine, one was a negative. I'm going to have a drug test done this morning before we go forward. Have a seat in the jury box. All right, so Mr. Lamel, you tested negative. Obviously, that's good. There have been some issues, though it looks like, off and on, and so I will obviously take that into consideration with regard to sentencing. Again, has everyone had, I don't know if how much of this I went through. You pled guilty to evading arrest or detention with a motor vehicle, a third-degree felony, and I've reviewed the pre-sentence report. Everyone had an opportunity to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Any additions or corrections?
Only thing from the defense judge, there is some issue there from his statements as far as him not seeing the police. I think is what the PSI writer said that he said, or what was the issue. I believe from talking with my client, he was trying to explain the chain of events that initially, when he did not see them, because of course they say he was driving at a high rate of speed, But of course, at some point, he did realize the officer was there. That's when he stopped and took off running. So he does understand what he's charged with and definitely takes accountability for it.
Is that correct? Anything else?
Judge, I would just ask, as the court usually does, that you consider JCDI at the very least based on the PSI. Obviously, there's not any type of program we can order on probation for drug dealing, but obviously that's of concern, as well as his possession of any firearm. That was a condition of his initial personal bond that you gave him, that he's not to possess any firearms, and ask that still be imposed as is in the order, and also his GED.
So, how old are you? You're 24 years old. You quit school in the 9th grade. You don't have a GED. You've got 5 kids and another one coming. No job, selling drugs. I pretty much hit the main parts. So how are you making a living now?
I'm actually looking for a job.
Are
I
you?
don't sell drugs.
That's good.
Been in no type of space like this.
Okay.
I just spending time looking for a job.
Where have you been looking for a job?
Like in on my ears, like Zumos or, like McDonald's or something like that.
You know what would help you probably get a job? Your GED. Right? It's going to be a condition of your probation, so you're going to have to get it. But it's not really meant to be some type of punishment. It's meant to help you so that hopefully you can get a job and help take care of your children, which to me it looks like you probably need to quit having. You think it's funny? You're not taking care of these kids. Somebody else, you don't even know the name of one of your children. There's nothing funny about being 24 years old and having a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 7-month-old, and another one on the way. Nothing funny about that. Someone's taking care of them. I would tend to guess that it's probably all of us, because you're not. The rest of everybody gets to help take care of your kids. Is that fair? Do you think that's fair? That you're not taking care of your kids?
I am taking care of. They spend time with me too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that you don't know the name of, that one spends time with you?
They don't stay in the area.
Okay. Obviously, you can tell this is something that is bothering me, right? It should bother you. It's time for you to grow up and make better decisions about everything in your life. Get a job, get your GED, actually financially take care of your children in a different way than selling drugs, and maybe really be a part of their life instead of prison, which is what could happen if you continue down the path that you're on now, right? So what I'm going to do, Mr. Lamel, is find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I am going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, which is going to include entering and successfully completing the JCDI program, which is an outpatient drug treatment program. You've tested positive, so obviously it's not just selling drugs, you're using as well. So you're going to get some help for that, and that is so that you can stay clean, get a job, do all the things we've talked about. You will start the GED process within 30 days of today. So it's not just whenever you feel like it. You start it, you stick with it, you get your GED as part of your probation. If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, this is an excellent opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction. You get a felony conviction on your record, everything is going to be more difficult. Getting a job, living certain places, all of that. So if you successfully complete your probation, at the end, the case is dismissed. You never have a felony conviction. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation at all, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty of the offense and sent to prison for up to 10 years. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom, and probation will call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do I gotta keep the patch on?
Yeah, for some amount of time, whatever y'all think. I mean, if he's getting regularly tested at probation now, maybe not. Your probation officer will look at it and let you know, okay? But until they tell you otherwise, make sure you keep it. That's for you to keep. All right, Mr. Celeststeine, Mr. Lane. So, Mr. Celeststeine, you tested positive for marijuana. When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
January.
Why would you have done that while you were waiting to come to felony court? Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You're making a bunch of stupid decisions. The first one was shooting up a house or being a part of that. Then you may enter a plea of guilty, and you're 19 years old. Part of your probation, I can almost assure you now, is going to include some type of inpatient program where I give you some help that you need to hopefully be successful. But based on this, at this point, I am going to raise your bond, and you are going to jail to await sentencing. We'll get that PSI done. I am raising your bond to $200,000. The purpose of that is for you to stay clean, stay in jail, get the pre-sentence report done. You don't make any other stupid decisions that will affect me going along with this plea agreement between now and then. All right, go back with the bailiff. Huh? Sure, yes, with the drug patch indeed. Okay, well,